Well, the 10 stops that I came up with, and Dr. Wilson, she thought of 7, I think.
Yes, sir.
And she put that in her book, I
Okay.
believe. I only have 10 in mind.
Okay.
And that is the ones that I designate. I say there are 10 basic stops. See, underline the word basic.
Okay.
Because the race problem is still here, and the book goes, after I put the 10 stops in there, I could have just said, well, these 10 stops, that's my suggestion for solving a race problem. But the book is much thicker than those 10 stops. 10 stops. Plus, I have the word guide and all that. See, so what it is, it's an ongoing process until all questions and all answers have taken place in the universe, and we actually have the eradication of the system of racism. I mean, it's really gone and been replaced with a system of justice. This is the only time that you have what you call the complete code. See, the basic question here is, because someone asked me this years ago, said, Fuller, you got these writings and whatnot and all like that. I mean, and you make these talks. Say, where is the complete code? Say, is the complete code in your book? I said, there's no such thing as a complete counter-racist code until racism no longer exists. I said, these are just suggestions. My book is just a list of suggestions and observations, just like it says on the back of the book, that these are, based on experiences of mine and observations and studies, and I make suggestions based on it. I observe, and then I say, okay, I'm looking at this. Now, what's the best way to approach it in my mind? And so I make a suggestion, and I always tell people, tests, like the gentleman just said, that he's been using it, and it works for him. Well,
yes,
whatever will work in the most constructive manner for you is, by definition, a part of the counter-racist code, automatically. And that's anything, something that nobody else thought of and whatnot. You think of it. I always tell people, stand by your work. I mean, you can point out mine, but if you come up with something, you just simply say, now, this is my idea of what should be done. Anybody who's working anywhere to eradicate mistreatment of people and mishandling of things, including the environment, this is all a part of the compensatory code, because compensatory just means you're making up for what's missing. Something is missing that should be there. So if you can find out what should be there and what it should replace, if something is there that shouldn't be there, and you can replace it with something better, that automatically becomes a part of the really compensatory and counter-racist code. If it has an effect against racism, it's automatically that. I mean, even if you don't put a name on it, it's automatically that. Why? Because it works. Anything that works in a constructive manner, because racism is about doing things ultimately with a non-constructive purpose, which means mistreating people. That's what racism is. So anything that works against that is automatically a part of a compensatory code or a counter-racist code.